Today, I want to share with you what happens to old people who don't save for retirement. And I wrote this article because I was looking on the internet one day and I came across this comment on a forum that got me really irritated. It starts like this. An 80-something grandmother who lives alone is described as having to share garden vegetables with friends, kind of co-op style. The writer's tone is such that grandma growing her vegetables and having to share her bountiful harvest is a terrible thing, a result of her grandmother not saving for retirement. So I'd like you to comment and let me know if you think this is heartbreaking or inspiring. I personally think it's sad to think that this person views their grandmother this way. In all fairness, though, I don't know grandma's situation. Adding to this point, it can be difficult to obtain a complete understanding of someone's response in an online forum. But I think grandma appears to be an independent, self-reliant octogenarian who tends her garden and has a network of supportive friends to share it with. So again, you guys let me know what you think. So in my opinion, because I continued on in this article to say that what happens to old people who don't save for retirement is not only dependent on their financial health, but on their attitude about life. And it's okay if grandma's golden years are different than what you or anyone else thinks it should be. Sure, money provides us with many comforts, but a truly rich life has nothing to do with money. Woman in her old age has more value than her inability to live an extravagant lifestyle. Why? Because people have lives. They live, love, laugh. They have kids, buy houses, and start businesses. Kids get sick, houses get foreclosed, and businesses fail. For all we know, grandma could not have saved for retirement even if she wanted to. As a result of living life and the consequences of those circumstances, grandma found herself without a nest egg. Perhaps she may even require financial support. But it doesn't mean that grandma has a bad life because she didn't save for retirement. It's just different than the way it was before. You could say I'm looking at it from a positive perspective, and that's true. Because what is the alternative? To be a complainer and only see misery and lack when retirement turns out differently than planned? It's important to understand that if you dwell on negativity and scarcity, you may inadvertently attract more of the same. By consciously directing your thoughts and energy towards health, wealth, and happiness, you can manifest an abundant and fulfilling retirement. In case you think this is some kind of new age woo-woo, I strongly disagree. Since the beginning of time, respected people from all walks of life have understood that our thoughts create our future. Mahatma Gandhi, Earl Nightingale, Dale Carnegie, Dorothea Brand, and Jesus Christ, just to name a few, all knew that the way we think about our circumstances controls the course of our lives and the outcome. Mindset and fears in retirement. Mindset applies to retirement just like it does to anything and everything else in life. A positive mindset will bring contentment and abundance. Thoughts of fear will bring an unpleasant retirement experience into reality. Are you afraid you'll be an old man or old woman living in squalor? Or are you scared you'll be eating cat food for dinner? These are fearful thoughts, but the truth of the matter is that most people who live in squalor have a mental condition and are under the age of 65. So if you're a middle-class boomer who is halfway sane, most likely you won't become a statistic. While it's rare, there are indeed poignant stories of elderly individuals resorting to consuming cat food as a consequence of financial hardship. With that in mind, if you know anyone in this situation, please help them by providing them with some nourishing food. Be kind. Whether you saved or didn't save for retirement, it will most likely look different than what you planned. Do you know of anyone who's played the game of life and had it turn out exactly as planned? It's reasonable to presume that your retirement will be a bit different than expected. If you embrace change, have a positive approach to old age, and do some spiritual work on your attitude about money, you're likely to make it through okay. And who is to say what the ideal retirement looks like? Only you can determine that. If you have an interest in the metaphysical, I encourage you to read The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. It's a transformational prosperity classic. It's a quick and easy read. I'll put a link in the description to my Amazon store where you can check it out. Give us a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. Thank you for watching. I'm Marlene with Rebel Retirement. We'll see you next time. Hey, you guys, please take a look around my channel. I have hundreds of videos on topics including Social Security, Medicare, how to get out of debt, pros and cons of moving, relationship issues, health topics, and more. And all of these videos are based on my experience and what I have learned in retirement. And I know that many people are worried about money in retirement, and this is exactly why Rebel Retiree and I created our just-in-time retirement series. And it's absolutely free, you guys, so it doesn't hurt to take a look at it. It's a mindset-based retirement planning strategy that eliminates waste and aligns your finances with your goals and values. With continuous improvement, you free up your resources to create an abundant retirement lifestyle. So I recommend viewing the playlist on this channel. And to get the full picture, visit our website, rebelretirement.com. And if you are nearing retirement and worried about your financial future, you're going to get a whole different viewpoint. See for yourself at rebelretirement.com.